Why a frog?
Mm.
Why commence the frog?
To be honest, it was one of those things where I opened my mouth without knowing what I was going to say. So I just kind of said words.
Travel schmucking.
My brain was essentially on autofill. It's just like...
You and your brain should never be on autofill.
No.
So, last time, the party had just gotten back to the cart after all that had transpired at the mansion. Tensions were very high. Lucas and George had a tiny, wee, very small argument.
Mm.
The wheel of their cart broke. The Babadook tortured Nancy, and then tortured, to a lesser degree, Lucas and George.
Very lesser degree.
Mm-hmm. The party was then put to sleep and was sent underwater and was told, "You are in danger." After that, the party woke up and decided to continue onwards towards the New Ghoul Alliance.
Yep.
So, as of this moment, it's very early daybreak. You do see the town of the New Ghoul Alliance, which on the previous night the lights were like spotlights in the sky. They were waving. There was hustle and bustle in the town. Those spotlights are not on anymore, but you do see caravans, like even from this distance on top of the hill, you see caravans coming to and from the New Ghoul Alliance. And from where you can stand right now, and from what you can see, it is a very big town. Like it's a very big town. It has a large central structure, I guess you would call it. It looks to be a very big. I completely forgot the name of them. It's the airplane, like the big airliners, like a passenger airliner, just straight up in the middle. It had crashed into the ground, and it looks to be retrofitted to be, from this distance, again, it's the biggest thing you can see in the town. It looks very modified and very retrofitted to either housing or it's in some use.
Yep.
So, what would you like to do? You are currently still on top of the hill. Still, the cart is fixed. Just you would have to go down the hill to get to the New Ghoul Alliance.
To the New Ghoul Alliance.
Yay.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
Love that enthusiasm, Nancy. Keep it up.
Okay.
Nancy, you're fine. She's fine.
Are any of us truly fine?
Well,
Collectively, I'm fairly certain we all shot ourselves in our brains, I guess? Something like that?
I'm tired of thinking about it.
Yeah, it's fair. George begins taking the carts down the hill.
Okay. Who is helping with that?
Nancy, half-heartedly.
So, just Nancy and George?
Apparently.
I mean,
Let's roll.
It's roll.
Roll strength.
No bikini.
19.
Ah.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a 19. I almost said but -1, but it's not a -1 really.
I rolled a 9.
19 and 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. So, as you are using all of your strength to keep the cart from just careening down the hill.
Oh wait, I should have added the like +6 that George gets, huh?
Are
Doesn't
you
matter.
using the big arm?
Well, he's using both,
Mm.
so because that was just a flat 9. So yeah, that's actually 15.
Good.
He's more
So,
satisfied with this.
it's not exactly a slow descent, but it's not exactly a fast descent either. You're trying to keep the cart steady. You're trying to keep Biggie and what's the other one's
Tom
name?
Hanks. Tom Hanks.
Hank, Biggie Smalls, and Tom Hanks, everybody's favorite duo. God.
I just had a really awful image in my mind for a pair of ramen with
Oh God. They're
the faces of
realistic.
Biggie Smalls and Tom Hanks poorly photoshopped onto them.
I'm now just imagining a version of the fucking Polar Express where every character that isn't played by Tom Hanks is now played by Biggie Smalls. And it's glorious.
Are we retarded?
Anyway.
It's a thought.
That's all.
But are we mentally disabled?
I'm
If any of
fairly
you
certain
says
that...
no, you're
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we all are in some capacity.
You guys, we're all special. It's okay.
Yes, special.
Anyway, so does anyone die?
Yes, George dies.
Go on.
He dies of dysentery.
Good.
Organ
His
trail.
last words were, "This doesn't even make sense," and then he just exploded. Bees went everywhere.
So, as you're coming down the hill, everything is pretty smooth sailing for the most part. There are a few twists and turns you have to make to dodge the oncoming tree or a rock that's coming. I say dodge, I mean slowly move out of the way. But, you know.
It's coming right for us! Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
You're moving at a step, like a minute.
Yeah.
So, once you reach the bottom, you can no longer see the town because you're back in the forest, but you know the town is directly ahead of you. So, if you want to explore around more, you can.
I think for now, George is kind of focused on getting to the town.
As is Nancy, very much so.
Alright, so you're just going to push forward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're getting further and further into the forest, the trees start dispersing more and more. And as you're getting closer to where the city is, you can start hearing voices in the distance. You can start hearing loud shoutings, some cheers, and a very thunderous applause. You also start passing by some trees that look like they have been cut down deliberately with an axe, and some of them, It looks like there used to be a tree there, but it was cut down and the stump was removed. So it seems like they're using, in some capacity, the trees around them for wood.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, George isn't really phased by that. That seems like a pretty rational thing.
All right. So you're just gonna keep going.
Mhm.
Keep on keeping on.
All right.
You gotta believe.
I'm waiting for what comes after that.
No, that's it.
You
George's
believe
spirit
in
animal
life,
is-
and that's to
I
believe
feel
it.
like we should go in the direction of the cheering.
George's
that's coming
spirit
from the
animal
town.
is a
Oh, it's
small
coming from
dog
the
and a
town.
beanie.
Okay.
You
Right.
believe in life with a Brahmin.
So yeah, you're just gonna keep pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh. So as you're moving forward, George,
Hmm.
the hell is that noise?
It's my fridge and the sink.
Oh. George, you feel a slight tug on your leg,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear what sounds like metal cans clanging together.
Okay. George is going to just kind of look down.
Okay. There is a very thin and barely noticeable wire right in front of you
Okay.
that your leg is pulling on.
I'm just gonna kind of stop and look at this, just like, is this just a trap in the middle of this fairly populated area?
Did you set off a mine?
George's just kind of looking around for whatever this triggers and/or alerts.
Okay. 30 seconds pass, 60 seconds pass. Nothing seems to happen right now.
I'm just going to assume this is essentially the equivalent of a doorbell. Maybe it alerts the guards that somebody's coming, just so they know to look.
Maybe.
Or perhaps we're all fucked. Either way.
It's not
George-
what we worked before.
Yep, George just kind of heads over the tripwire.
All right. So you're just gonna keep going forward.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're getting closer and closer to the town, you're able to now start seeing the walls. It looks like you're on the west side of it, from where the entrance is. If you look over to your right through other trees, you can see some caravans and some settlers walking in and out of, presumably, the main gate.
Mm.
And you hear more clanging of tin cans around you.
Yeah, George just kind of looks around. He's like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
I mean, we're not trying to sneak into the city, so.
Yeah. Anyway, he keeps going.
To where?
The town.
The main gate? The backside?
Yes.
The
The main
wall?
gates. Yep, we're just gonna scale the fucking wall. Biggie's just gonna activate his spider cow powers and just fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, just scale the wall?
Mm. To be honest, what do you think their response would be if they just watched a cow walk up the vertical wall? Ah. And then it just like looks up like, sup?
I feel like a lot of caravan traders would try to have their Brahmin do that.
Mm.
They just start screaming at it. You go up that wall at a 90-degree angle.
No.
Oh, God.
We're trendsetters. Oliver, lie down. Okay, so yeah, we're heading for the main gate.
All right. As you're getting closer and closer to the main gate, you see periodically spread out through the outside of the walls. You see
Mm.
little camps set up and little pits that look like they used to be a fire pit, but now they're just ash.
Mm.
Um, so the area outside of the walls looks outside of the walls and closer to the main gate looks lived in by not
Hmm.
like one person but multiple people. And
Reasonable.
as you're getting to the main gate, you see a lot of the people that are leaving are human, and a lot of people that are coming in are human. So there's not really, from what you can see right now, not many ghouls.
Mm. Don't like that. Are there any ghouls?
There are some here and there, but they're not like the majority for a place called the New Ghoul Alliance.
George approaches the gate. However, George has a feeling he's about to be filled with murderous rage.
Okay. Um, as you come up to the gate, there's one human guard and there's one ghoul guard. Both of which are male and both of which are not paying any attention to the main gate. They're both looking into the town, almost as if they're a kid trying to get a look at something entertaining.
Mm.
And as you look past them into the town, you can see a very large circle of people have gathered. Most of them are cheering. Some of them are cursing and look very angry.
Okay.
Hey,
Both guards look very surprised to hear you speaking to them. So they turn around and look at you. The ghoul looks you, specifically Lucas, up and down and nods to himself, but for turning back around. And the human looks the rest of the party over and approaches. Hey, what are you doing here?
uh, came to check this place out, ask a couple questions, see what people were doing.
Oh. Oh, are you guys together?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Alright, stop it. I don't want to see that in Facebook.
But come on, you guys asked for it. You
What did
asked
she post?
for it.
She posted a Brahmin with fucking Biggie Small's face on it.
Oh my god. I'm proud of you, Berta.
Thank you. I did my best worst photoshopping.
Is that Tom Hanks too?
Yeah. I picked the most derpy Tom Hanks picture I could find. Oh, sorry. I had to. I was inspired.
George just kind of looks at the guards. Yeah, we're actually here to see some friends of a friend. I told we're in town, so we're just coming to see if we can find him.
He looks at you very curiously. Friends of a friend?
He kind of points to white hair. Yeah, hers.
Do they have a name?
You'd have to ask her.
She looks over to the guard and shakes her head no. Ah, the strong, silent type.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're here on such big grounds. We're just kind of hoping that if she sees them, she'll point them out.
Well, I mean, you did come here at a good day. today is the beginning of the festival.
Festival?
Ooh, festivals.
Kind
What
of festival.
And you hear laughing from the other guard.
Mm.
The fun kind.
Oh boy.
Uh, and the ghoul turns around and, again, looks at specifically Lucas.
Mm.
You see, here in the New Ghoul Alliance, we hold a little festival every month.
Is that so?
Yeah, we throw the biggest and baddest into a hole, and last one that comes out gets a crap ton of caps.
Alright. Got me intrigued. Are we
George
allowed
kind of
entry to
looks at
see
Lucas, then the guard. Is this a fight to the death kind of scenario, or?
He looks at you, appalled that you would even suggest that. No, 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 no. Just till they stop moving.
Mm.
Sometimes breathing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Sorry if that seemed rude. You'd be surprised the customs some people have.
Oh, don't worry. We got the best doctor in town. He can keep anyone alive. Ish.
Mm.
What do you mean, ish? You know what, whatever.
When people make statements like that, Lucas, it's best not to ask questions, because don't worry, you'll find out eventually.
Fair enough.
Well, let me just put it this way. When our reigning champ punched someone so hard that their, neck broke,
Mm.
a splint doesn't do much for that.
No, I wouldn't assume so.
No, it wouldn't.
Is your reigning champ the one that has a giant crowd around it right now?
Oh, there's a fight going on right now. Two brothers are fighting.
Is this an arranged fight, or is this just them trading blows and punching each other for funsies?
They
Hear
were
any
just the first two
explosions or
fuckers
gunshots?
to jump in the hole.
Sounds good.
Brothers, huh?
Eh, Well,
Lucas, if you
instead
want
of
to
us,
go in the hole,
no. Instead of us distracting you from the festivities, can you mind if we head on in?
Yeah, you can head on in, but and he looks towards everyone else. You're all gonna need to pay a little toll to get in, and then when you go out, when you leave, we give it back.
I'm cool with that.
What's the toll?
Oh, we're just gonna need your liver.
Because that's going to be a problem. George specifically looks at him like, see, if I still had my liver, I wouldn't be here.
The human guard punches him in the back. No, we don't need their 50 caps.
Each or collectively?
I guess each.
Yes.
It's a deposit. You'll get it back.
Let me check George's inventory here.
I mean, you do have plus 5,000 plus caps right now.
Does he really have that many?
Yes, because you took from Arnold's pile.
Well, George is saving that for noble purposes, but I'm gonna say in this particular...
Punching people in the face is a totally noble purpose.
Either way, George is just gonna hand him, let's see, so, not counting Lucas, we have George, Vlad, white hair,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
You're very quiet.
and
Like,
Nancy.
absurdly quiet.
Because I was just trying to say that Nancy can cover it.
I was gonna say George was gonna cover it. We'll split it half and half. You give him 100, I'll give him 100.
Well, George has already, George and Lucas have both paid for Nancy for other things. It's the least you can do.
George covers Vlad.
Okay.
That sounds
George hands the guard 50 caps for Vlad.
And how many caps is it for the rest of us?
That would be 1, 2, 3.
150.
3. Yeah, 150.
150? Alright. She hands him 150. And I'll take that out of my inventory.
Put temporarily on there, because you're going to get it back when you leave.
Mm.
Unless you die here, in which case you're not going to get it back.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things you're not going to be getting back if that's the case.
Yeah, either way. George kind of looks at the guard. So, any places of note we should check out?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, the fighting pits. Not the fighting pits. First and foremost, you probably want to go to... I mean, you look like traders, or just people with a big Brahmin for no reason.
Mm.
So...
Why not have big ramen?
What do you mean we don't have... Fancy.
George gestures to Biggie. It's just like...
And what about Hank?
I said, why not have big ramen?
Oh.
What'd you guys think I said?
I don't know. George does kind of look at the guard. Actually, that is an interesting point. Does this town have a mayor? Or someone in charge?
Well... Technically...
I'll
He's
take
dead.
that as it fluctuates.
Well... Okay, so... The person with the most money and the most guns is the mayor.
Ah.
So we're at that
Okay,
kind of
so
town.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. Do you have anyone who essentially runs trade routes? Because you're clearly a bustling merchant town. Who exactly would I have to talk to set up a trade line?
Well... I mean, we...
Is this a person-by-person basis thing?
It's more of we let people in, we give them some food, and we have houses here, and they just kind of set up shops on their own.
Fair enough.
So I guess over time we just kind of gained a name for ourselves.
Alright. Well,
No, I'll just ask around then, I suppose.
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, just find the people with the Brahmin. They're everywhere. Most of the people, which, you know, if you're looking for people, most of them are going to be at the fighting pits today.
Got it.
Because
Mm.
this festival in particular, they've got a pretty big pot.
Oh, really?
Okay, and what exactly is the pot?
Well, look, I don't want to tell you what the pot is, because you might get some ideas. 30,000 caps!
You already... Oh, boy.
That's a good chunk of change.
See, now that's a guy who likes his fighting.
George kind of looks at the ground. I could fund a lot of town construction with that money.
Nancy leers at him.
What? I have a town to run.
There are better ways to get the funding.
Yes,
Nan-
so many
Nancy,
better
Nancy,
ways.
We aren't killing people. If we do this, we won't be killing anyone. Hopefully.
George kind of clenches and unclenches his horrifying power armor arm. Well.
We focus on what we're here to do. Okay?
Yeah. We still don't know. Okay, and George kind of looks at the party. Alright. First and foremost, let's head inside and stop wasting these two's time.
Agreed.
We can continue our gibbering somewhere.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Well, I mean, before you go, because I'm not going to hear the end of it, there is one thing that we have to tell you. This month, this festival's a little different. You see, the reigning champion just kind of wants someone to beat him. So, he says whoever beats him gets the pot, and they can hire him.
Boy.
Oh boy.
George lowered. I knew the moment I heard about this fight club, I had no choice.
You
I
have
was
a
putting it
choice.
off. No, I don't.
Yes,
Violence
you
is in my
do.
non-existent blood.
Oh my god.
So, George, you think Charles would be upset with me if we came home and we had a big Brolic man with us?
Um, frankly, I don't care about your love problems. I mostly want the money.
I'm not saying anything about problems. I'm just like, this amuses me. I can tackle him about it.
George gently bops Lucas over the head. Town, in, let's go.
Fine, fuck you, as I'm rubbing my head. See you later, gentlemen.
Yep.
Alright. They do wave goodbye, and as you're leaving, you hear the ghoul guard. Just jump on into the pit, start fighting, you'll make a name for yourselves.
George
No
kind of
thanks.
cracks his neck.
Lord, don't have to do this. Please don't. No more.
Nancy,
no
you
more.
ain't stopping us.
All right, Lucas.
Hey,
Now, let's have a calm discussion about this. So it's a fight pit, which means that if we both go in, we're inevitably going to have to fight each other.
Yeah, but if both of us make it to the end, then all that means is one of us concedes.
George smiles. Funny that you think I'd concede.
I didn't say you were going
Either
to.
way, do we want to tag team it? Or,
Fuck yeah.
So one of us waits until the other either wins or goes down,
Why don't you gentlemen check
or
out the
concedes.
first?
Oh, there's no telling what we'll encounter.
I mean, you could just
Adapt,
go over there and
improvise.
just look.
Overcome.
Can't you?
Nancy, I know you're trying to care for us and you want the best for us. You ain't stopping this.
Why?
George kind of
Okay.
walks over to Nancy.
what? The next time you two want to the next time I want to do something stupid, you let me do it. All right?
Fair
See,
enough.
you say this is stupid, but that's 30 plus thousand caps on the line.
How about your life?
George kind of walks over to Nancy. Hey, first things first. Let's
You're
just.
not negotiating with me.
Oh, this isn't a negotiation.
Not persuading
George.
me either.
George hands Nancy. All right, so how much? George only used 50 caps. So let me subtract that real quick.
I'm not taking your dirty money.
Oh, he's given you all of his money regardless, because he has a task
Not
for you.
taking. I'm not. No.
Nancy, why are you so against this all of a sudden?
Why do you think I'm against it? I'm a medic. I'm the one who have to heal you later.
Uh-huh.
George is handing you 5,000 caps.
We get interested with that?
No,
Alright, we're trusting her with the money.
I don't want this money.
Too bad.
I'm giving it
Why
to
are you
you.
giving me the money?
Nancy, I hereby appoint you vice mayor. Your job is to go and find out how to set us a set us up a trade deal. Find some traders who are willing to work between Shackleton and here.
But I don't know how to. What? Why are you making me? No. Don't make me do
And while
this.
you're doing that, having a lot of fun doing accounting work, me and George are going to be having a lot of fun knocking some skulls.
I don't like this.
Too bad.
I don't like this. I don't want to do this. Why don't you make Blondie do it? Why can't she be the vice president or vice whatever?
I don't know how long she's staying, and besides which, I trust you. No offense. And he looks at her.
She just kind of shrugs.
Oliver.
I was about
Come
to
on,
say, it's like,
troublemaker.
this is only going to get one response from her.
As much as I appreciate you trusting me,
Oliver.
do you not understand why I'm concerned?
No.
The time has come. Also, is it safe to say that by this point we all have max health and resistance?
Yeah, we had a long rest, didn't we?
I think I probably just forgot to reset my stuff.
You all had a long rest. Your health is at full, but Nancy, your resistance is gone.
Yeah. Does that mean I should buy new armor?
What?
No,
I mean, if you
Nancy,
want.
your resistance isn't your armor.
Oh.
That's your overshield.
How does that work?
George walks over to the pit.
No, for real, guys, as a player, how does that work? Mechanically.
Your
On long
resistance is calculated. No, your resistance comes back on a short rest. But John is saying your resistance is not back because I'm assuming it has to do with the immense amount of pain you're in.
I mean,
Is that
your
true,
neck
John?
is still sickly black and blue.
I don't. I figure a stem pack probably wouldn't heal that, huh?
It'll heal
No.
the damage, not the mark itself.
Alright, so yeah, George is approaching the pit of death.
Is Lucas approaching as well?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
All right. What is Nancy doing?
Just shaking her head as she watches them go.
Okay.
It's not our fault John put this here with the We're morons! We have no choice!
This is what we live for, Marina.
The next time I punch a guy to death, y'all don't say nothing.
Hey, the guy you punched to death, we needed him alive. We did?
Yeah, but I need both of you alive too.
Ah, we'll be
How
fine.
about that?
Marina, I
Fine.
have a very important question, Marina.
Mhm.
Did you make these images or did you find them?
She made them.
I made
Okay,
them.
just making sure those didn't exist prior. Because if they did, I'd have some questions.
Also, real quick question: how does medics work? What is medics?
It's morphine. Temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
It's plus 50, right, John?
Yeah, Mom?
Yeah.
Nancy.
Are you guys going? You guys want me to come down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right down.
I'm gonna kind of look to George. I'm gonna guess drugs are off limits.
I mean, drugs wouldn't really do much for me anyway.
Yeah, but for me.
Yeah, I'm going to it. Well, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume it is bare knuckle fighting, and yeah, probably drugs are gonna be frowned upon.
Fair enough. Wasn't gonna take a med
However,
but
if you're already on the drugs when you jump into the pit, I doubt they'd care.
Hey, Nancy,
It's
give me
probably
a med
more of a scenario. Oh God.
She said she would be right back.
Cool.
George jumps in the pit.
So let's say, just for the hell of it, roll agility to pickpocket Nancy.
I'm okay with this.
Oh, my
16?
16?
Yeah.
What is her? What's her perception? Garbage.
Probably, yeah, I was about to say, probably not high enough to stop this.
Alright. You are able to steal the medics, and you're able to steal one other item if you so desire.
Okay.
If George finds out you took more, like, he'll be upset if he finds out you took the medics. But if you take anything else.
Hold on. Give me a moment.
She's got a lot of shit in her.
She does have a lot of shit.
She has a photo of George and his wife. You can take that.
And she has a photo from some random oil refinery worker.
Yeah.
We shall name him Stebert.
Stebert, huh?
There's nothing in here that would really be helpful to me. Yeah, I just take the medics. I jam that in my chest and I jump in.
Okay.
Photo of Stebert obtained.
All right, I'm gonna mod my health up to 150.
Don't put it up to one. Oh yeah, doing it like that is fine. Yeah. I thought you were gonna put the other side at 150, because it is temporary. Once it wears off, you're not getting that back.
Yep.
And so you're both jumping in the pit.
Oh yeah.
Evidently,
Okay.
Lucas is apparently not paying attention to George's tag team idea.
I'm jumping in after you.
You said you're jumping in!
Who's going in the pit?
George has already jumped in the pit.
Okay, so both of you have jumped into the pit.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. I need paper. Alright. So, when you jump into the pit, and you look up, there are two ghouls who look very similar, wearing similar clothing and everything. Only difference is their hairstyle. One of them is completely bald. One of them has like a crew cut.
Okay.
And they were mid-punch with each other, and as both of you land, they both look over to you, and they both just look at each other, nod, and now they're both facing both of you.
George cracks his neck. Alright!
Alright, bitches, let's do this.
Alright. Roll for initiative.
Woo!
I rolled in 11.
14.
Well, at least it's initiative.
So Lucas got 14.
14.
Ironic how the two brothers got the exact same roll. They both got a 12.
Nice.
Alright. Lucas, what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm up. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking punch the shit out of one of them. John. Since I'm just unarmed, does that count technically as dual wielding because it's the same thing in both hands?
No, it doesn't.
No!
All right, cool. Just one attack. You got it. 16 total.
16?
Yeah.
Alright. And that's 16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Okay. That does hit.
Cool.
Which one are you hitting?
I'm going for the one with the crew cut.
Okay.
13 damage.
Alright, 13 damage to him.
Yep.
I was just writing all the information down. Alright, so you run up to the guy with crew cut haircut and just slug him across the cheek.
Okay.
He does stumble back a little, but he looks pretty unfazed.
Fair enough.
Alright. The bald one, is gonna look over to George, give a quick little shake of his head no, and go to punch Lucas.
Okay.
That is a 6 to hit.
That does not hit.
It's a crit!
That does not hit at all.
So he runs up to you. You're able to see him basically winding up a punch. As he swings, you just step back a little, and he stumbles forward.
Yep.
Now the one with the crew cut is going to try to uppercut you. That is a 9 to hit.
It's going so well.
So he steps forward from wobbling back. He steps forward up to you and just gives a straight uppercut to where your chin is. But because of your training in the Enclave, you're able to pretty easily dodge all that they're throwing at you right now.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
George, you're up.
Oh, this poor fool does not know what is coming for him. I rolled a natural 19.
Which one are you going to hit?
I'm gonna go for the one that Lucas is not punched, the bald one, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming a natural 19 hits.
That's a hit.
All right.
And a crit.
So the first one is, so he's specifically punching with the power armor arm. So that's a +6 if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first hit is 10 because I only got a 4.
All right.
Oh, you've got to be 20 damage total.
I mean, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's still really disappointing for a critical.
All right. So, as you feel your arm essentially cock itself, you run up to the bald-headed guy and just give a quick jab, like a quick power jab, to the center of his chest. He stumbles back, and you hear an audible from him. But he pounds his chest a little and then regains himself. Lucas, you're up.
Cool. Can I, if I was to move, they're both within like 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
So if I move to like one to the other side of one of them, that won't initiate opportunity attack.
Not really, no.
Okay. I would like to flank the one that George just punched.
Okay.
Would that give me advantage?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
The higher of the two was 14.
14. That is a miss.
Okay.
So as you go swinging at him, you hear over from the side, "Look out!" And he stumbles forward, trying to dodge whatever you were trying to hit him with. And that's what I mean by technically, because they are brothers, so they're going to help each other out. I am currently giving you a visual aid.
Okay.
So open up the encounter if you want.
Yay.
So hi, Myrna.
Hello.
The fuck is happening?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hold on. Dog, stop. What is happening? What?
We're in the pit.
Yes.
Yeah, they just jumped in.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring that and just going off to find somebody to talk to about this whole vice mayor business. They've accepted their fate. And I told them I wanted none of it.
Alright, fine. You won't get any of the profits from it.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, basically everything George gets is going to be funneled into the town. If George gets anything.
So, on the encounter sheet, the orange triangle is the bald one. The blue triangle is the crew cut one. Alright. So next up is the bald one. He is going to try and tackle charge George. That is an 18 to hit.
Pretty sure that hits.
All right.
Let me double check. Yep, that does hit.
Okay. Because it's a grapple, it's not meant to do damage. He just lifts you up and slams you onto the ground, and he's on top of you, pinning you down.
I'm
Cool.
gonna say George just kind of looks at him and is like, "Hi."
Next up is the guy with the crew cut. I did that backwards. There. He's gonna go for Luke. Oh, that's a 3.
Nope.
He is just going to take the back of his fist and try to backhand you. But
Okay.
again, you pretty easily read his movements and just dodge out of the way.
Nice.
George, you're up.
So what are my options from this position?
Really, it's just try to break free.
Alright.
It's your strength against his.
That is a 20, not a natural, but a 20. Actually, I think a 21.
He got a 19.
Flat 19?
18 plus 1.
Okay, so I think George wins then?
Yep.
Yep.
So
George is free!
it's a bit of a struggle, which is slightly surprising to you, as you thought he wouldn't be this strong. But you are still able to essentially just roll throw him off of you. You can still move, but you can't attack.
Alright. George, I'm gonna say George kind of steps toward the guy. It's like, that's the best you got?
Okay. Now it's Lucas's turn.
Okay. I'm guessing. Yeah, no, I'm not in range to attack him without provoking opportunity. I'm just gonna fucking attack the guy I'm currently in front of. Is that the guy with the crew cut or the bald one?
That's the crew cut.
Yeah. 15.
15 just hits.
Nice. 12 damage.
All right. All right. Next up is the bald guy. He is going to rush at George and punch him. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Alright
boy.
then.
All right. And that is 22 damage.
That's not that bad.
Alright.
For a critical?
He rolled, yeah, a 14 and a 9.
Alright, so that was
I mean,
21, you said?
22.
22. Alright.
Yeah, so he runs up to you and punches you as hard as he could. You do stumble back a little from it, but when you look up at him, you do see him holding his fist.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, tough metallic exterior. Sorry about that.
Now the guy with the crew cut, he's gonna go swinging at Lucas again. That's an 8.
Jesus Christ. Either Lucas is really good or this guy is really shit.
Okay, you know.
Don't worry about it.
So he rushes up to you again, essentially just flailing his arms, and you're very easily able to dodge out of the way of every one of his attacks.
Okay.
George, you're up.
Alright. I'm hearing you. Do. That is a 16.
That hits.
Woo!
You're doing this with your power arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, the first one is a 17. Oh, wait, not the first one. The only one is a 17.
Total?
Yep.
Okay. The bald one. Alright. Next
I'm
up
gonna
is
say
Lucas.
George. Yeah, I'm gonna say, just for the record, George is specifically aiming for non-lethal hits, or hits that it would be very hard to kill someone with.
Okay.
Well, that's my first one for the night. Natural 19.
Woo!
Alright, that hits.
Woo!
Ooh, that's a good number. Oh, that's also a good number. 34.
Right, and that's the crew cut guy. 34.
Uh-huh.
Alright. You run up to him and punch him as hard as you can in the side of his face. He does stumble back and he does seem pretty dazed, but he shakes himself out of it. And then he looks like he's very dizzy as he's trying to steady himself, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Alright. Next up is the bald guy. He's gonna go for George.
Of course he is.
That's a 16.
I think that misses, actually.
What's
Does
your
it?
AC?
Hold on, I might be wrong, because I was just looking at it. Ah, no, it is a 16. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
I thought he had a 17 for some reason.
Your AC is 12.
What?
His AC is 12? What?
That's what it
That's
says in the
not
top
correct.
left.
I think I haven't updated. Oh, I haven't updated something, because further down I have it correct, which is his metal armor +4. I just haven't updated it up here. So it is a 16.
Yeah, his armor
But-
is 16.
Yep.
Okay.
Still,
Yeah,
hits.
just update the top corner ones whenever you can, because that's
Yep,
the one I primarily look at.
Yep, just did.
Okay. So yeah, that one just hits.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 damage.
Alright.
So he runs up at you again and tries to hit the other side of your face. He does still manage to get a good clean hit in, but he does recoil and shakes his hand that he just hit you with.
Right, so it was 12 damage, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
All right. Next up is the crew cut. He's going for Lucas. That's a 12.
Nope.
Alright, he keeps swinging wide. George, you're up.
Alright. Let me get to my dice. Oh boy, that is a natural 20. Okay.
That hits.
Nah, you don't get the cheer, Marina.
Alright, let me
Here,
just...
all I want.
No, you're not allowed to.
that is 31 damage.
Alright.
This one had a nicer roll.
Right. So, you feel your arm cock up as you rush at him. You're going for non-lethal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going
Alright.
for non-lethal. Specifically non-lethal.
So you power arm punch the middle of his stomach.
Mm.
He fumbles back, holds his stomach in agony, and then just vomits on the ground.
Good. Good.
Alright. Lucas, you're up.
Okay. 16?
That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I dropped my die. 13 damage.
13.
Yeet.
Alright. You keep getting solid hits in on him. So for every hit he misses, you give a swift jab back. Just I guess, into the side of the temple, and he keeps looking dizzier and dizzier and dizzier.
Okay.
Right now, he looks like he's on his last legs.
Nice.
Next up is the bald one, going for George. That's a 14.
That was a miss.
All right. He rushes at you and goes for a heavy wide swing, but because it was so wide, you were able to see it, and you just duck out of the way. Next up, crew cut going for Lucas. Ooh. Okay. So,
Oh boy.
he starts rushing at you with everything he has, and then he just falls on his face and
This
passes
poor
out.
fucker. This poor fucker.
I'm gonna say George actively looks over as this happens and just comments, "Wait, did you even hit him?"
I'm that good.
Oh god.
He rolled a natural 1 with 5 health left.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. So he's out of the fight. You each... No, not you each.
Mm.
Did...
I
No,
think we've
George,
just
you
been
didn't hit him.
focusing on our own.
Yeah. So, Lucas, you get 2 XP.
Cool.
George, you're up.
All right. That is a 14.
14, that just misses.
Damn it.
Lucas, you're up. I will say, as soon as that one falls flat on his face and passes out, you hear an enormous cheering coming from all around you.
Because I just perfected this guy.
You did, actually.
All right, my turn is
Yep.
George's guy. Is he on the ground or is he standing?
He's standing.
Drop kick.
You're gonna rush over to him and drop kick him?
I'm gonna drop kick him. Can I roll agility for that instead of strength?
Yes.
Cool. That's a natural 19.
That hits.
Oh my god, you're gonna take down George's guy.
34 damage.
Oh, he's down. There is no way he's not down. You just unceremoniously snap his neck, killing him instantly. And George just gives you the look of death.
So, George, from your perspective, you've been in a back and forth with this guy. You've dodged his punches. He's dodged, I think, one of yours. And you're just in the heat of it. Tunnel vision just besets both of you. You're both dead set on taking down the other. And as you're about to dodge one of his swings, you see a boot come to the side of his head, and he just flops over to the ground.
I regret nothing.
George just kind of watches this. Just like, you know.
Oh, yes.
You both get 2 XP.
Great. I say George is just kind of standing there looking a bit dejected.
Right.
He's kind of disappointed with the turn of events.
Ooh, I actually have a use for this. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy. I don't like that noise you made.
So, as the one that's bald drops to the ground. Again, a thunderous applause and cheering just resounds around you.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see some of the spectators jump down into the hole. For a moment, you think they're here to fight, but they're just dragging the unconscious bodies away.
Mm.
Uh, then you hear like hushed whispers from everywhere, all basically amounting to that fight was great, or did you see what happened to that guy? And you also hear some, he got a fucking boot to the face.
Yeah.
And as you're hearing all those hush whispers, uh, you see two very portly men
Mm.
jump down into the hole.
Mm.
Okay.
They laugh amongst themselves, high five each other,
Oh.
and they both go to rush you.
All right. Another initiative.
Right.
This one is just an agility to see if you can dodge.
All right.
19 total.
18.
And yes, one is bigger than the other.
Okay.
Okay, where's my die? There it is. You said 19 and 18?
Yep.
Alright. They both charge at you, and you both pretty effortlessly step out of the way.
I'm gonna say as George does so, he just loudly says, "Ole!"
You do hear some cheers around you for that. And now roll initiative.
Woo!
All right.
That's a much better
boy.
initiative. 19.
Mm-hmm. That is a 17? Yes, 17.
Alright, 17 and a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Just getting their health out.
Joy.
Alright. Lucas, you're up.
All right. 15 total.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The smaller one.
Smaller one?
Yeah.
Alright. 15 to hit?
Yeah.
That just misses.
That just misses. Shite.
I mean hits.
Oh, just hits. Okay.
Yeah. It's a little hard to miss a very big fat guy.
Yeah.
15 damage.
Alright. 15?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. George, you're up.
Boom shakalaka. Yeah, it's an 18.
To go for the big one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that hits.
That is a... Oh boy, that is 25 damage.
Alright.
Still going non-lethal. George is specifically making sure he doesn't kill anyone with his freakish power armor arm.
Alright. So I'm gonna say, for the sake of flavor, when you both dodged, you both reared back and hit both of them at the same time.
Okay.
Almost in perfect unison. Lucas, when you punched the smaller one, you saw that it didn't do a whole lot.
Okay.
George, when you punched the bigger one, you saw his stomach through his clothes ripple.
Mm.
They had resistance to blunt damage.
Yeah, humans aren't really resistant to that. They just have a lot of health.
So now it's the big one. He's going for a sumo slam on George.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18.
Damn it.
So he picks you up and just slams you on the ground as hard as he can
Okay.
for 5 damage.
Good. So, not that strong. Uh, he attacks you with all his might. -3 damage.
You heal a little.
Yep. You feel rejuvenated. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Next up is the small one. He is going to try to body slam Lucas.
Okay.
14.
That does not hit.
So he goes stumbling past. Next up is Lucas.
Okay. Natural 19 again.
That's a hit.
For 27 damage.
Alright. So when you punch him, you do see him stumble a little more and almost fall over, but he catches himself and still looks pretty decent and ready to fight. George, you're up.
All right. That is a natural 19.
And what are you trying to do?
George, you know what? George is gonna try a sleeper hold on the fat one. Oh, the fattest one. The one with collectively the most fat.
Okay. So you're gonna try to sleeper hold him?
Yep, with a natural 19.
Alright, he's gonna roll endurance. Oh. He rolled an 18. So,
Okay.
as you jump up on the back of him, almost like a wild animal, he starts bucking and trying to slap at you and claw at you.
Mm.
So right now you have him in a sleeper hold.
So I'm assuming I basically just have to maintain that till he goes down.
You would have to maintain that for 3 turns.
Alright.
Alright, next one is the big one. He's going to try to shake you off. 14.
What is this against? Or do I have to be able to beat it?
That would be just a strength for you.
Alright. You said 14?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Got a 15. We're barely hanging on here.
So, as he's bucking around like a bull, you are holding on for dear life, not even to choke him out anymore. You're just holding on to him not to go flying. Now the small one, he is going to try swinging as hard as he can at Lucas. That's a 9. So he stumbles forward and just starts swinging at the air.
Thoroughly enjoying this.
In today's episode, we abuse the overweight.
Alright, Lucas, you're up.
Okay. John, you're not going to believe me, and I don't believe in myself. I'll take a fucking photo. Hold on.
Is it a nat 20 or a natural 19?
It's a 19.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on. John, if you want, I'll only roll 1 die. If you don't believe this.
I don't care. They're fat.
What?
Right.
What logic is this?
37.
I don't care. They're morbidly obese. Fuck them up. Snap snap their fucking necks.
What did you roll?
37.
Oh, good. All right. Next up is George.
All right.
Do you just want to keep holding on?
That is what George is doing. George has rolled a 17.
17?
Yep.
That's a 2.
Good. This one, not as much resistance. He's getting tired, maybe.
He's getting winded. He needs his
Actually,
dreams.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't he be getting winded as this goes on?
Yeah, you would.
He like runs out of oxygen.
That's kind of why in 3 turns he's going down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So he's going to try to shake you off again.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
13.
All right. I roll. That is, for fuck's sake, that is a 15 again. So we're barely clinging on.
He is thrashing around wildly. You do hear him starting to gasp a little, and his face seems to start be going like red, and he's seeming more frantic. The small one is going to try and body charge Lucas.
Is this a contested agility roll?
No, this is just he would rush at you and just body slam you, so it would just be to hit again.
Okay.
He rolled a 4.
So no.
So you, with the grace of a gazelle, jump out of the way as he comes charging in front of you.
An irradiated gazelle with leprosy.
Just imagine Lucas doing a freaking plie and then just hopping away.
It's like the most anime fucking shit that Lucas is doing right now.
Yes.
Well, in the background, George is just fucking choking a bitch. you just hear in the back. You just hear in the background like, just fall over, you fuck.
Lucas is Naruto or George is the Boondocks right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Alright, Lucas, you're up.
Okay.
God.
Okay, it's not a 19, it's a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
Oh my God.
You're loving this, Michael, don't lie.
You keep punching and punching and punching, dodging out of his way. He seems to be getting a little tired, but not too worse for wear.
That's fine.
George!
Oh God. Oh, the cycle of fuck continues. Alright.
Gonna try
Get my
holding on?
die. Yeah. He's committed. Oh, that is a natural 19. Okay.
That's a 2.
Boy. John, where do you buy your dice?
It's sad that the digital dice are being kinder than the real ones.
Alright. He is going to try in a desperate attempt to slam you into a wall.
Okay.
So, as he is frantically looking around, he looks over at a wall, gets the idea, and starts rushing backwards as hard as he can. And then he falls forward and just drops.
Oh, tell me he that one.
That was a 2.
Alright, so he's down.
He's gone.
George kind of calmly lets go, pats him on the head, and starts walking over toward the other one.
All right. Again, as soon
I'm
as
gonna
he
say,
drops,
as he does this, George raises his hands in celebration as he walks.
all right, you do hear an eruption of cheers and shouts coming from all around you. Some people are starting to throw caps at you.
George isn't worried about the caps right now.
All right.
However, I will say he kind of just does a general thumbs up into the air.
All right. Lucas. Oh no, it's a small one. He's gonna try to hit Lucas again. That's a 3.
Oh my god.
So he is going to rush at Lucas again and swing wide. He loses his balance and stumbles a little, but he catches himself.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, for that one, you didn't even have to move. He just missed. Lucas, you're up.
That's a 4. I missed. It's a miracle.
So, as he's winded and trying to get his balance, you think it's a good time to just get a solid clock in. So you waltz over to him, punch at him. In his dizziness, he stumbles back and misses your punch. George, you're up.
Okay. That is a 7 to hit this guy.
That's a miss. So you run up to him as well, trying to hit him, and like a drunken master, he dodges out of your way by not even trying to dodge out of the way.
It just George missed. He didn't dodge. George just missed.
All right.
Zigged.
He is going to try to
zigged.
body slam George. So, as he starts running at you, he trips over himself, does a somersault,
Oh god.
and he lands on his back, looking up at you.
Well,
George just kind of looks down at him. All right, I give you 2 choices. You can surrender, or I'm going to punch the fuck out of you.
He just looks scared.
It's like George is just standing there staring at him. Just like waiting for some kind of spot.
Lucas, you're up.
Okay.
Lucas
That
is
does
gonna
not
come
hit.
over and kick him in the head.
It was a 12.
12. That just misses.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do walk over to him, and you are about to punch him, but seeing that it's weird, that adorable fat face that fat people do, you know, that indigenous race, that thing they do, you just can't bring yourself to do it. George, what would you like to do?
George kind of looks down at him for another moment. Just nods his head. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is that? 13 plus 6. I mean, it hits. It's 19. Yeah, 19.
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah, George goes to punch him.
Alright.
George rolled a 16.
Alright. So you wind up and punch him square in the stomach, and you hear all the air leave his body. He's still alive and he's still awake, but He just looks in pain.
Mm,
Good.
mm.
Now, he is going to try and sweep at Lucas's legs to try and take
Mm.
him down. That's a 13.
Nope.
So, from your perspective, he's not moving. He's just wiggling his arms a little.
Good. Good. Uh,
All right. Lucas, you're up.
All right. 14.
That just hits.
10 damage.
All right. You give a swift punch to that adorable chubby face of his. He looks a little worse for wear and looks like he's on the verge of passing out. Like one of his eyes keeps closing just a few seconds before the other one. George, you're up.
okay. Let me think. As just a free action, can George pick him up? Or not pick him up, but help him stand up.
You can, yes.
Yeah, George is gonna help him stand up. And he's gonna
Okay.
kind of take a step back, give him a moment to right himself. Then George is gonna hit him for a not a flat 19, but a 19 total.
All right. So you help him stand up. He's standing there, basically like a Mortal Kombat character, when you're about to execute him.
Oh my god!
Roll for damage.
18 damage.
All right. You punch him square in the jaw, and you could swear you hear "Timber!" as he falls backwards and just slams on the ground.
Oh my god. George just kind of stands there looking at him and then just nods to himself.
Applause erupts from around you. Cheers. More caps are getting thrown at you.
Mm.
Would you like to stay in the pit, or would you like to leave the pit?
I'm feeling fine.
George kind of looks around. So, is that it?
Okay. From behind you, you hear very thunderous clapping, and you hear
boy.
a very boisterous laugh. Good fight, fellows! Good fight! And a man about the size of Timothy jumps into the pit.
Oh, fuck.
I expected this. George looks at him. I'm assuming he's not a super mutant?
No, he is just a really beefy human.
As George sees this, he's like, yeah, no, it was either going to be a really big human or a super mutant.
He looks over the both of you. Very good fight, very good fight. Very enjoyable. It got my blood rushing.
You fighting both of us at once, or do you want one of us to wait?
I can take both of you baby men on.
All right, then.
All
Tell
right.
me, what's your name, friend?
Ha, you may call me Oleg.
Nice to meet you. Lucas, at your service.
George the Synth.
Well, George the Synth, Lucas, I will call you baby man.
Yeah, you're going to call me nothing. George charges.
Okay.
George has rolled a... let me just double check. That is a 19 total.
All right, that hits.
All right. That is 26 damage.
Alright. Alright. He doesn't move at all. He's still standing there laughing.
Mm.
As soon as you punch him, it feels like you're punching a brick wall.
Yeah.
He looks
George
down
does not
to
let
Lucas.
us face him.
Alright. He looks down to Lucas. Ha! I let one get free punch in, and this is what he give. You, try your best.
Am I actually rolling to attack this, or is it just a damage?
Just damage.
Okay. 20 damage.
Alright. Alright. As you run up to him, you punch him with everything you've got. Again, it's like punching a brick wall. Oleg, show you how it's done.
Oh boy.
He goes to punch Lucas. That is a natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh god.
First thing that hits me, natural 20. Fuck.
Oh, that's not that bad. 31 damage.
It's not too bad. 3,000 damage.
He just brings up one of his fists, and he looks like he's doing it very lazily as he does a swift jab to your stomach. And you just reel back.
Oh, that hurts.
That is a punch!
Fair enough.
Alright, Lucas, you're up.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Allow me to return the favor. 37 damage.
Alright. Go. As you punch him with everything you've got, he looks down at you and smiles. See, now that is better. Not good, but better. George, you're up.
Natural 19, you son of a bitch. And George, I'm gonna say George looks at him. It's like, we're playing this game then. And yeah, just going to roll damage now.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 moment.
Alright.
That is 28 damage.
Alright. And that's with the power arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You cock it back and give him a solid punch to the stomach.
Mm.
You hear him give a very loud burp. Oh, thank you, little baby man. I needed that.
You stop that!
He's going to punch George. Let me show you what real punch is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19.
God damn it.
The tabletop gods are smiling upon your big beefy boy.
God damn it. How much damage is he taking?
Well, hang on. 27.
Alright. Still over 50.
Mm-hmm. He gives you, same with Lucas, just a solid, light-hearted punch to the gut.
Mm.
And you are really stumbling back from that one.
I'm gonna say, after stumbling back, George looks at him. Still got nothing on a bullet to the head.
Max, you gotta put pants on, bud.
He looks over to you as you say that. I will show you a real punch after this.
I hope you do.
Lucas, you're up.
Rolling. 18.
That hits.
Nice. 15 damage.
All right. Okay. As you come up and punch him again, he looks down at you, almost disappointed. No, no, the last one was better. George, you're up.
17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. George is actively looking real pissed off at this junkhead. Ooh, that's not bad. That's 24 damage.
All right.
It's not bad for a non-crit.
All right, so you run up to him and punch him in the stomach again.
Mm.
You do see a red spot starting to form, but no real indication that he's in pain. He looks over to you, George.
Mm.
Now, I show you a real punch.
All right.
18.
How? All right, fine. Give me damage.
$20.
All right.
It's not as bad as it could have been. Not as bad as I wanted it to be, but 20.
George is still just staring him down.
All right. Lucas, you're up.
Natural 19.
That hits.
Okay. That's a good. That's also a good. So you didn't like that last punch, huh? How's this one feel? 32 damage.
All right. As you run up and punch him, you see him smiling like a child. Good, good. You're doing very good. I almost felt that one.
Yeah. How's the crowd looking right now?
They are giddy like children in a candy shop.
Got it.
Some of them are still throwing caps at you. You hear from the crowd all different manner of shouting tips and shouting what to do. Some of them are shouting, go for his legs. Some of them are saying, metal man, go for the sleeper hold. They're all just shouting different things at you.
That's fair.
It basically seems the air is they're all just trying to get this man down. All right, George, you're up.
Natural 19.
That's a hit.
Oh, goody gumdrops. Let me just do. Yeah, it's 52 damage.
Oh.
Take it. I'm gonna say, as George goes to do that, he looks up at him, says, "You're nothing," and then lets out the death claw screech as he does this punch.
All right.
And this one, I'm gonna say, was aimed for the head.
All right. As you jump up to him and yes, you do have to jump to hit his face. As you jump up to him, and you cock your fist back and slam it into him, you do see him stumble back a little, and he seems genuinely surprised as he doesn't say anything. The entire crowd is just going fucking bananas.
They're going ape shit.
Uh-huh. And from around you, you hear like all shouts and all whispers and everything of basically amounting to that's the first time and anyone has made him move. All right. Next, it's his turn. He looks at you, George, smiles, and he's going to hit. 16.
That hits, just barely, but it hits.
All right. That is... wait. Oh, okay, hang on. 46.
George is down.
All right. He smiles as he basically just, with his punch, he guides you down gently. So you are out like a light, but he didn't aim to kill. So you're basically as unconscious as a synth can be. Lucas, George, you don't hear anything. You're out like a light. Lucas, you hear from the crowd all like, ooh, ah, and everything like that. You're up.
Okay. Well, there goes my plan to flank him, but oh well. 17.
That hits.
Okay. 19 damage.
All right. He looks over to you. Your friend put up very good fight. I am proud of him. He will be taken care of. He is fine. You, however, you will go bye-bye. And he goes to punch you. That's a 16.
That does not hit.
16 doesn't hit?
I have a 19 AC.
Alright. So he does wind up and go for another half-hearted punch to you. He is a little shocked that you dodged, but not all too surprised.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
I'm not going down that easily, big guy. Another 18.
That hits.
Okay. For 12 damage.
Okay. Alright. He looks over to you. Ah, I'm very glad you start dodging. That's a 3.
What do you roll?
He rolled a 3.
Oh.
He does a very lazy backhand to you. One that
Just
you're
parry
able
it.
to... Yep. Alright. You're up.
It doesn't hit. That's a 10.
That hits.
That does hit.
Oh. Okay. He's got real low AC.
Okay. 15 damage.
Alright. In case you haven't noticed, he's not dodging and he's not moving. It's not terribly hard to hit him.
Oh, he's just kind of letting it happen right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Big strong man trying to show what's what.
Basically.
Yeah.
Alright. He does another boisterous laugh as he goes to punch at you.
Mhm.
16.
Nope.
All right.
Man, if George had not got his attention, George would still be in this.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, George
basically
would.
he was just attacking George this entire fight.
Yeah, you're the one that did 51 damage to him.
Yeah, I know.
You have a goddamn jackhammer arm.
11
Yeah, I know.
hits.
That hits.
Okay. 14 damage.
All right. All right. He goes to swing at you again, very half-heartedly.
Okay.
12.
No.
God damn
Does
it!
not hit.
Like,
What do you mean,
damn
God damn it? Are you trying? Are you rooting for me to die?
No! I'm just annoyed that all this time he was hitting me every single time. And now, all of a sudden, he can't hit shit.
Alright, I'm rolling. That's a natural 19.
Oh,
That's a hit.
alright, yes, take this fucker down.
37 damage.
Alright.
You do see him, like, he still has a very big smile on his face. He's still laughing and he's still not moving, but you do see trickles of sweat on his body.
Okay.
I totally didn't mention this. He is shirtless.
Okay. I kind of figured, because George could see the, like, red marks on him.
Alright, he's gonna go for a regular hit. 17.
Nope.
You're up.
Oh my god.
12. For 19 damage.
Alright.
Imagine if I had Blitz, I could just be burning VATS points.
Alright. You see the smile fade ever so slightly.
Uh-huh.
He goes to hit. That's a 20.
Total or natural?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
So the 2 times he's... Huh?
Technically, that's a 22.
Got it.
Mm.
So the 2 times he's actually hit me, they've both been criticals. Got it.
Mm.
35 damage.
Cool. Last time I didn't actually pull from my resistance, so I'm actually going to do that now.
Okay.
Alright. There's that, and...
15.
Yep. I'm down to 100... no. I'm down to 104.
Alright.
I hate you so much.
Why?
I don't know. Real question, could George have used a Med-X? Is that a thing he could have done?
Technically, no, but I would say yes.
God, alright, well, I'll keep that in mind in the future.
It's just the way you would take it is different.
Mm. Fair enough.
You would basically just have to drink it.
Mm. He just cracks open the syringe and chugs
I'm
it.
serving it back to him, John.
Alright.
33 damage.
Alright. Again, he stumbles back, and he is starting to sweat. The smile is no longer on his face. The crowd is just losing their goddamn minds. Some people do actually pass out and just fall into the ring.
Oh, God.
They've essentially been screaming for about, I'd say, a good 30 minutes now, just straight.
Okay.
And they just passed out and fell into the ring.
Oh my god.
Uh, he looks over at you. You are a good fighter, but now I end it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That is a 30 to hit.
Oh boy! Oh, he's activated some kind of perk or.
I mean, yeah, that hits. Is that a critical though?
I have an AC of 47.
Oh God.
Damn.
How much?
31. Not nearly as much as it could have been.
Mm. Mm.
All right, fair enough. I take that. I kind of wipe the spittle from my mouth. Oh, let's keep this going. The crowd's loving it. 18.
That hits.
20 damage.
Alright. As you punch him, you do see him. Basically, his expression goes from not smiling anymore to smiling again,
Mm.
and he looks at you.
Hmm.
I concede. Right now, I say you win. But you have angered me. So, you still go down. That is a 32 to hit.
That hits.
Mm.
39 damage.
39. Okay. I need to do simple math with 73 minus 39.
Not unconscious.
34.
It's 34. Okay.
You do vomit up the entirety of your stomach.
Alright.
Oof.
You feel your shoulder dislocated a little,
Oh.
Okay.
but overall you're still standing.
Okay. I kind of look to him, and John, can I just make like a random strength check to just like muscle my shoulder back in place, like tense the fucking muscles and pop it back in?
You can sure as hell try.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you do it.
Mhm.
Oh. Thank you for the fight, Oleg.
Are you gonna hit him again, or are you gonna leave? What are you doing?
I hold out a hand to shake his hand.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Mm.
It has been long time since I had fight like this. And he takes your hand, and he is raising you up and slamming you to the ground.
Ah, I knew it.
35 damage.
I'm out.
All right. You're out cold.
I'm out. I'm at -1.
All right. He doesn't do it to kill you. He tries to make you land on your back, just knock the wind out of you.
Mm.
As soon as your back hits the ground, you're out like a light.
Yep.
All right. Nancy,
Mm-hmm.
what's been going on with you?
Well, after the boys dived into the hole, she did as George requested and tried to find somebody to talk to, I guess, set up a shop between here and, oh God, what's it called?
It doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a name.
Did George make a name for the settlement?
He has been calling it Shackleton.
Okay.
In Shackleton. So yeah, is there anybody who looks like they would particularly be of knowledge about these parts?
In the area that you can see, which is basically a whole traders district, there are multiple traders. There are multiple people with caravans walking around. There are many stalls set up, and there are like plenty of things lying around. There are some weapons in one stall, armor in another, goods and foodstuffs in another, one specifically for food, one for salvaged materials. There's just all manner of things you can find here.
Hmm.
There are some stalls with medical supplies, and there are some people trying to hide, but very clearly selling what amounts to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you do see all manner of people walking around. You see a doctor perusing the medical supplies. Um, you see what you believe to be the main town guard looking at the weapons and looking at some armor. You see other just basic settlers looking at foods, looking at goods. There's just, it's a whole market district.
Hmm. Um, Michael, as a player,
Mm.
um, what would you recommend I go to? I'm thinking the main town guard and just ask him if there's, I don't know. What do you think?
For a town that's still trying to start, I would say food and salvage are probably our main requirements.
Food and salvage, and just basically asking them if they'd be willing to do trade. Is that essentially
Yeah.
what you want? All right, cool.
Yep.
Um, do they need to like, I don't know, write this on a piece of paper? I don't want to just suddenly give them money and then have them later be like, no, we're not doing that. Um, should we make some sort of, should I make some sort of legal? I don't know. Usually go to.
I think just ask around for people who are looking for someone to trade with, somewhere to go.
All right. Just ask them if they want to trade with Shackleton, essentially.
Yep.
All right. Um, yeah, I guess I'll go over to the food and oh God, what did you call it? Sorry.
There's
Salvage.
Food and
food,
salvage,
there's
yeah.
salvage, and there's general items.
Uh, I'll go to food and salvage first.
Okay. Uh, when you walk over to the man selling food, um, he just seems to be a simple farmer. Uh, Around him, there are three beefy looking guards. Um, One of them is a human. Two of them are humans. One is a human male, one is a human female, uh, and another one is a ghoul. It's weird seeing a beefy ghoul, but it's a beefy ghoul.
It
Good
happens.
to know.
We call that jerky.
We call that jerk.
Oh my god.
Um, I guess she's gonna. Which of these individuals looks the most friendly?
The farmer.
The what?
The
The
farmer.
farmer.
The farmer. Sorry, my brother's coming down. He might ask for something. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what he wants. Do you need something else? No? Okay.
George does not like Oleg.
I don't know why.
Well, there could be George doesn't know this yet, but there could be the fact that it wasn't even a victory because he had conceded, but him knocking you out was super dishonorable. Like,
But
just
you don't know that.
no. Oh, I'm sure George will find out eventually.
Any other reason you don't like Oleg?
He's kind of a pompous jerk, and George also being a pompous jerk conflicts with this. Ow. Yeah, I guess it's mostly just that Oleg was pompous. That was really the main thing. That
Alright.
and clearly he has like 3,000 health.
500.
Jesus. How
Are you-
low did we get him?
That was my next question.
You got him. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? You got him to 76.
Ah,
Clearly, I have not been giving my characters enough health. Because the guy I literally declared unkillable has a fraction of that health.
Well, let me put it to you this way. 500 health, and you still got him down to 76.
Mm.
So, 2 more rounds, or if George was still up,
Mm.
you probably could have beaten him.
mm-hmm.
But I mean, again, he gauged which one of you was doing the most damage, took that one down first.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a Dark Souls boss battle. Ay vey. We tried our hardest and we only got him almost defeated. We literally critted multiple times each. And he still fucking obliterated us.
So I just want you to imagine,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
what could James or Timothy do?
Oh god, why?
I mean, if you want, when you get back, you can challenge them to a fist fight.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Sorry for the delay. Max needed
It's
me to
okay.
fix his Wii remote, and he wasn't telling me that initially. Sometimes it's a guessing game. Um, But, so the farmer looks the most friendly?
Yeah.
I'll go up to that farmer.
Alright, make sure you stab him.
Yes, 'cause who wants to make friends?
I know, right? Stupid.
Oh, God. So yeah, I'm gonna go up to the farmer.
Alright. When you approach, all the guards, they do take a glance at you, and then they just start scanning the crowds again. They basically look like they're just looking for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
In front of you on the stall, there are oh god, I forgot what they were called. Essentially the tomatoes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
What were they called?
Potatoes.
They were potatoes?
Potatoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
potatoes.
Yeah. Okay. So there are potatoes, there are onions, there are a multitude of different berries. There are some leaves. The leaves look like they're just leaves.
That's really funny.
There are potatoes. There are onions. No, not onions. Well, yes, there are onions, but I already said it. There are. God, what is that? What is that vegetable called? Radishes. That's what they are.
Ah, radishes. Those are good with salt. Nancy's gonna look over the array of goods and then just kind of stop when she looks at the leaves. She turns to the farmer. What are the leaves good for?
Oh, well, you know, some people just like to eat leaves.
Good.
Is he being sarcastic or what's
I
his
mean,
John?
if you
What's
want to
his
find out,
expression
roll perception.
from roll of perception?
Oh, God.
That is a 14 plus nothing.
All right. Um, your best guess is he is allowing the leaves there. He doesn't know why they're there.
Okay.
I
Cool.
see. Um, are you looking to do trade with anyone by any chance?
Oh, well, I mean, that depends on how far it is and how accessible and defended it is. I don't
Oh,
want to, you
it's
know,
very defended. I will give you. I will give it that. I'm gonna pull up my Pip Boy. How far away is it from here, John?
from where you are right now, it was about 3 days travel.
Mm,
Um,
that is a hike.
Eh.
because you got to think, it became night, what, 2 times?
Mm,
2 or 3 times?
Mm-hmm. I'd say on a with some bad weather, a 3-day hike, but with less, you're probably gonna get there sooner. There's this town called Shackleton. They got this new mayor. His name's George. He's pretty awesome. I've met the guy. Um,
it just snap cuts to George line cuts. Oh, he's a great guy. Real
No,
dependable.
no,
Always behind
it's
you in a fight.
at
he
at this point, just again for flavor.
Mm.
At this point, as you're talking to the farmer, talking up George, how he's such a great guy, smash cut to George choking out a fat man.
Great. Oh, that's even better.
Just screaming at the top of his lungs, "Drop!"
Oh my god. Just fall over.
um,
Oh god.
she,
Continue.
can I roll charisma to encourage this guy a little bit?
You definitely can, yes.
Awesome. Ooh, 17 plus 2 is 19. Um, but yeah, it's very, very heavily guarded. But they got some really nice goods up there. A lot of Brahmin. Um, I bought some ramen up there myself. They have, oh God, what do they not have? I'm trying to think. But anyways, if you probably couldn't tell, I'll be honest with you. I am I guess the vice mayor. We're trying to come up with a better name for that, um, of the town, and we're looking for more people to trade with. If you're interested, let me know. If not, no biggie. Just figured I'd offer since you might want more than leaves.
Mm.
Well, and he looks down at the leaves and then looks back
Mm.
up to you. Well, 3 days is a pretty long hike.
Mm,
It sounds like I would have to start shacking up nearby,
mm.
or I would have to pay more people to send more caravans.
Did you mention the Brotherhood airship protection?
I did not. Should I?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they
You
do
did
have the
ask what.
Brotherhood airships to protect them, and I could give you a small sum to help you out if you're really sold on going there.
Wait a minute. You're with the Brotherhood?
More like they kind of let me hang out. I'm not really with them per se.
I mean, I've heard good things about the Brotherhood, and I've heard bad things about the Brotherhood.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. It's confusing.
You
But
should
I have to
mention.
say, this section of the Brotherhood, they're pretty nice. I haven't seen them do anything, I don't know, bad to me or my friends. In fact, they've helped us out a lot.
Smash cut to a building falling on Nancy.
Well, you know. It's fine. Oh my god.
He looks up at you. Well, you could talk me into it, but what would be in it for me? What would we get out of this?
Hmm, that is a very fair point. Um, I would say lots of shelter, lots of other goods to trade with. And I don't know. There's a lot of good things. I can't think of anything bad that any reason why you wouldn't want to go over there. But if you need some time to think about it, I'm gonna be around. Take your time to think about it, and yeah, let me know if you're thinking of going over there. My name's Nancy. She holds out her hand to shake.
My name's Jason, and he shakes your hand.
Nice to meet you, Jason. Again, if you have any more questions, my friend George, the mayor, he is with me here today. We're here helping a friend. But later, if you want to talk to him personally, I would be more than happy to introduce you.
Yeah, I'd probably want to talk to him, see what he could offer. You're not really good at this whole negotiating thing, are you?
I gotta be honest, this is kind of my first time.
It
But
shows.
you've been great to negotiate with. Thank you so much for the practice.
You'll never get better if you don't learn, Nancy.
Exactly.
Again, smash cut to George. Fucking fall over.
But yeah, thank you for your time. Sorry to bug you. I might buy a potato or two from you. How much are they a piece?
Oh, the potatoes, they're just 3 caps apiece.
Big
They're not
caps a piece.
much. We got plenty of them.
Alrighty. I'll take 3 of those. And she gives him 9 9 caps, right?
Yep. And he takes the caps from you and hands you the potatoes. Pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing business with you. Hope to hear from you. And she walks away.
Alright. Where would you like to go now?
Um, I'm really not good at negotiating these kind of trade
No.
deals. Damn it, George. I'm gonna say, just gonna take this moment to stop. And against her better judgment, she's gonna go check on the guys.
Oh boy.
Okay. Alright, so as you're walking back, and as you walk over to the crowd, you do see the woman with white hair. She's looking down into the hole and smiling, like, not her stoic face, she's just full on, just smiling like a child.
You look happy.
And she looks like she's trying to hold in her laughter as she points down into the hole.
Nancy looks.
As you look down into the hole, you see George lying on his back, not moving, and you see Lucas holding out his hand to a very, very big man. He takes Lucas's hand, brings him up into the air, and slams him on the ground.
Oh my god. I told them. Oh, Jesus
Little does
Christ.
she know, we did win the third.
She jumps down there. I'm not here to fight you, good sir.
Oh no.
I'm just here to get my friends out of the pit. That's
Uh,
all I'm here
he
for.
looks-
I'm not here for anything.
He looks over to you, nods, and then starts climbing out of the hole.
Uh, she looks between Lucas and George, and then turns to the white-haired woman. Could you help me out a little bit, please?
The smile faded from her face. She just shakes her head no.
Mm.
For real?
We better get our goddamn money.
For real? She looks around to see if anybody's gonna help her.
Right now you
Can
see...
George attempt to wake back up? Or the equivalent of doing so.
You can try, yes. Roll in endurance, I guess.
17 plus what does he get for endurance? Nothing. So, flat 17.
17?
Mhm.
Alright. You're able to semi-wake up, but then you're not able to really move. So
Okay.
you're able to see things around you, you're able to slightly speak, but moving is not an option.
Does he get... What is his health right now?
2.
2. Okay. I'm gonna say George is just gonna like... Fuck.
George, Jesus! And she hurries over to him. Are you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
I can't feel pain, Nancy.
Fuck. She looks around. Would anybody mind helping me? Getting these two out of the hole?
The crowd is slowly starting to disperse.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god, I told you, and I told him.
All that fucking cheering and hollering, and then they just leave us in the dirt.
Nancy
well.
shouts out of the hole, 20 caps to whoever helps me.
As you shout that, you see 3 people very quickly turn around and jump into the hole.
Thank you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Help me lift these guys to the nearest medical center or something. And she starts lifting up George.
Alright. Yeah, they do help lift up Lucas. 2 guys on Lucas, and 1 guy is helping you with George.
Jesus. George,
And you're
what do you
just
have
trying
to
to
say
get
for yourself?
Did we win?
I don't fucking know. Did they win? And she turns to the guy helping them.
He looks down at George. He looks kind of surprised that you're awake, but he accepts it nonetheless. It is a ghoul. All 3 of them are ghouls, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically you won.
Technically is all that matters. Where's the caps?
Oh, Oleg probably went to go bring it to you.
I trust Oleg about as far as he can throw me, which is actually quite far. This doesn't work in this setting. As far as I can throw him.
So you're just going to try to lift them out of the hole?
Can
I
George
guess so.
can George carry himself in any capacity, or is he just completely useless?
You can't move.
Yeah. Okay.
Could you help me take him to the medical center, please? And would you two mind bringing him to the medical center as well, or whatever is the nearest place of rest, I suppose?
They all look in between each other, shiver a little, and then look at you. Yeah, we'll take them to the inn.
Well,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
okay, I guess. Um, and then I guess Nancy's gonna bring them in, give him both Lucas and George the stink eye, knowing full well Lucas is not awake right now,
Eh,
but still, the silent stink eye.
all right.
So you're walking through the market district. Um, there is a pretty big building. Well, not big in comparison to the big structure in the middle. Um, but there's a big square. I keep saying big. There's a square building. Um, and as you're getting closer to it, uh, the guys just start talking amongst themselves. Um, one of them looks over to you and says, "So, have you ever been to the Tell?
The what?
The Tell?
No.
Oh, yeah. It's a really great place. They got a lot of good services. They don't have a roof, but we don't mind."
Nancy tries her best to like hold in a laugh and goes, "Okay, that sounds nice. Who runs the tell?"
"Oh, this sweet old woman. She, well, you'll see."
Okay. I take it you guys are locals.
"Oh, yeah, we've lived here for, I don't know how many years. But we love it here. For ghouls, by ghouls."
That's so nice.
So you
Um,
just what?
I don't know. That's it. Sorry. I was gonna say something else and then I couldn't think of anything.
All
I
right.
got one.
So as you're getting closer to this big square building, you do see on the ground uh, a gigantic O, like a big white O,
Mm.
uh, and in a building across from where you're going, there's a gigantic W just
Okay.
lodged into it. Uh, and as you come up to the building, there's a big sign on top of it that says "Tell," and there are two very faded letters.
Hmm.
Mm.
I take it that's the tell. Um, so these guys won money.
Oh yeah, they won the. Oh God, how much was it? It was 30,000. 30,000 caps. That's what they won. Lucky bastards.
It
Well,
wasn't luck. It was pure, unadulterated stupidity.
Couldn't
this is
agree
very
more.
true. This is very true. Clear as that, George.
Oh,
However,
I'm
the money
sorry.
is
I guess
going.
I'll just keep. I guess we'll just keep the 30,000 for ourselves, Nancy.
It's your town.
Yeah, it's your town too. I promoted you to vice mayor.
I didn't ask for that.
You didn't get a choice.
Exactly. By the way, if y'all want to come visit, go to Shackleton. We're pretty cool, I guess.
We barely have houses, Nancy.
It was sarcasm, George.
I'm afraid my sarcasm unit has been irreparably damaged by the
Oh, I wonder what
absolute
other
ass
units
kicking
are
I received.
irreparably damaged.
Oh, God, why?
I'm not letting this go.
All right. So, as they're carrying both Lucas and George into the Tell, um, if you haven't guessed by now, it's a motel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I kind of figured.
But yeah, there is a very elderly looking ghoul.
Mm,
Even for a ghoul, she looks like she's 90.
Whew.
mm,
Uh, she is still walking around, but she has to use a walker.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of other ghouls walking around. There are some humans in there, but not too many. Um, it seems that there is a human janitor, there's a human cook, and there are a few human patrons, but the rest of them are just ghouls.
mm.
Uh, and there is a very, I wouldn't say neat, but there is a chalkboard that in big letters on it says 4 rooms left.
Nancy turns to the the old ghoul. Excuse me, ma'am. Where would I go to get a room or
Uh,
two?
one of the ghouls looks over to you. Oh, no, 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 she doesn't talk.
Oh, sorry. Who do I talk to about getting a room?
Oh, no, you still talk to her.
What? Oh. Um, what?
They
She's
smile at
mute.
you.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Um, uh, ma'am, we'd like a room or two.
Uh, she looks over to you very weakly, and then she points her arm, which is shaking, over to the board that says 4 rooms left.
Mm.
And then she
Uh,
looks at you questioningly.
how much is a room?
Uh, you see the 3 ghouls smile to themselves as she very, very slowly turns around, very slowly takes a step, another step, another step, very slowly making her way to the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, once she gets behind the counter, which it's been a good 2 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
uh, she pulls up a tiny piece of paper.
mm.
Uh, it says 50 caps for ghouls. No, 50 caps for ghouls for the night. Uh, humans can't stay the night.
Uh-huh.
Technically, I'm not a human.
She looks over to you, very weakly holds out her hand, and caresses your face.
I mean, he's clearly not human. Even if she's doing like touch, he's got like holes in his face.
Uh,
Uh,
and then she very slowly puts down that piece of paper and pulls
Mm.
up another piece of paper.
Oh god damn it.
Super mutants, 100 caps, can't stay the night.
Okay. Okay.
he's not a mutant.
I don't even have a nose.
He's, no, yes, you do.
No, he
No, he
doesn't.
doesn't.
He actually cut his nose off.
Why would you? Okay. I'm
George
just gonna accept it.
distinctly does not have a nose.
After you got a new face?
Well, technically it was his old face, but yeah, no, no nose. He cut it off. He didn't need it.
Jesus. He is he's synthetic. A synth. Um.
Oh, it's whatever. Just get Lucas a room and go sit me up in a corner in an alleyway somewhere.
George, you know I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, well, I don't need any problems. I don't feel like dealing with crap.
Uh, one of the ghouls looks over to you. Why don't you just get a room?
I don't need it.
Well, currently, if I wasn't holding you up, little Missy over here would be dragging you by your legs.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 2 rooms, please. One for my girlfriend, and charge whatever for him.
She gives a slow nod and holds out her hand for the caps.
How much is it for the ghouls again? It's 50?
50 for ghouls, 50 for humans, 100 for super mutants.
I thought humans couldn't stay the night.
They can't.
They can't. They.
They can get a room. They just can't stay the night.
Oh, okay. So 50 for
I
ghouls,
guess-
50 for humans, and how much for?
Super me. I would say give her 50
Yeah,
because
just give
he's
her 100.
closer.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
he's-
her 115.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're giving her 150.
Oh, 15?
She's giving her 115.
Oh, 115. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess because he's not a human, but he's not a super mutant.
All right. As she takes the caps from you, you hear one of the ghouls chuckle. This is my favorite part.
Oh no.
And she starts one by one, very slowly counting them.
Oh no.
Takes about a good 20 seconds for her to pick one into her fingers, pick it up, and move it into another pile.
Just put me on the floor, Nancy.
No, it's already done. Nope, no. He turns to the other ghouls that are helping. You all realize you all have to wait for her too, right?
It's a joke to them.
They smile and look at you very happily. Oh, we know.
Okay.
After all I've endured.
After all you put me through, shush.
I'm sorry, would you also like to get punched 7 times consecutively by Oleg?
No, I wouldn't because, maybe I shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
You hear the ghouls start giggling like children as she takes the pile she was counting and moves it back over to the big pile. And then picks a single one up and starts again.
Ah!
You deserve this.
Patsy, I demand you throw me into the dirt.
I don't need to take no orders from you, mister.
I'm the mayor. You're vice mayor.
I don't.
I was
You're
elected.
That's I'm in charge. I'm the boss now.
I was elected over a night of crab meat and
All the more reason why I should be in charge at the moment.
Did that just sink in for you?
That he was elected over crab meat and vague promises?
Uh-huh.
No, he's known that from the beginning. That's why he's trying so hard to get money for the town.
This is every politician.
He went into the fucking fight pit to get money for his people, and you're like, politician. Yeah, when was the last time you saw Ted Cruz go to a prize fight?
Listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger though.
It's like you can call George stupid, but you cannot. It's like he did this for them, not himself.
I'm sure that wasn't the only reason there was it, let's be honest.
30,000 caps! That's a lot of freaking money for supplies.
You didn't have to enter the fight in the first place.
Marina, stop telling us we shouldn't have entered. You're only strengthening our resolve.
The backfire effect.
Alright.
So,
Can we-
all in all,
Yeah.
takes about an hour.
Oh my god. Has George regained any functionality in that time?
Um, he regains 2 health.
Okay. Can he move yet?
Lucas, you regain 10 health.
Oh, I'm actually conscious. I didn't even realize that.
No, you're conscious after the hour.
Okay.
You just wake up to the sound of just tink. Tink. Am I being waterboarded?
So this is the River Styx, huh? Boatman's counting the change.
Nancy
More or
looks
less.
over. Even better.
George, you can't move. What health are you at?
4.
Nope.
Nope.
Lucas, you're at 10. Nope.
He can't move either.
Nope.
Alright.
Lucas,
For the record, though, as a player, that was awesome and hilarious. Nancy's just upset because she has to deal with it now.
Yeah.
Lucas, your body's in a lot of pain.
So, I was told we won.
Yep.
Now, judging by the fact we were both unconscious.
He conceded, then punched me. Twice.
Ah. Good.
He also started hitting a lot harder all of a sudden.
Great.
Who is this man?
His name is Oleg.
Oleg?
Oleg.
Oleg?
I shall call him Cotton Ball.
I feel bad for his childhood. You, and she turns to the ghoul holding George. You and I are taking him to...
Where he might be.
Well, I know. And
You're made of metal. I don't think I can drag you even if I wanted to.
Ow, you.
give me 150 and I'll consider going into the doctor.
100.
125.
Ability to move right now.
Just...
Because just through.
You can move your arm,
That works.
but he nods anyway.
I'll give you 130. Apparently that's how
I
things
thought
work
you
in this
said
town.
130. No, I thought you said. Okay, 30 is more tolerable.
He looks over to you. All right, you got a deal.
Alrighty, she hands him 30 caps.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Granted, George knows what he's gonna ask Nancy when she gets back.
All right. So, as you bring Lucas into the room, you see it is actually a fairly... The two ghouls take their 20 caps each, and then they go about their day.
I gotta subtract that from my caps real quick. Tucked in. Just gonna jab him with the stem pack. I can stem pack George right now.
That's
can't
what
I?
George is gonna ask you when you get back.
You're the medic. Okay, well, let me just explain this real quick. You stab him with the stim pack.
No, he won't.
We're both medics. I know he will.
I'm his boy.
Down. May I roll agility?
You're currently holding George.
Oh, I
What?
thought.
I thought
I
we
thought
left him
George stayed
downstairs.
downstairs.
Yeah. Because he rolled out of our grasp.
Yeah, George is lying on the floor waving.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah. Also, did you see what I messaged you?
Not. It's not my fault that all of you are forgetting about stim packs.
Yeah, I know.
That was my bad. I'll own up to that. I'm sorry.
George, you can move again.
Yeah, George is heading off toward the doctor.
He stabbed himself with a stim.
Got up
Oh my
as I'm
God.
stabbing myself in the chest with a stim.
All right, that's 20 HP.
42.
Right now, I think you're at 30. Not 35. 55.
Yep.
You're able. You got full control of your body again, and you're aching all over.
Okay.
So,
I know what Lucas wants to do.
all right. Up with George. Want to go like 500 to 1,000?
It's not George. Just said perfectly fine.
Debatable.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's debatable as well.
To lose, or did you expect us to win?
He absolutely expects us to lose.
Sorry about that.
It's
He
okay.
should be.
I am back.
Alright. Oh my God.
So, are you gonna try to stop him from leaving, or?
I think she braces.
You do see that George is not there.
Mm.
You see the white-haired woman isn't there either, and
What?
yeah, he's with the cart.
We just walked away
Poor Vlad.
So you'll just be a minute, right?
from...
Where they are right now. Yeah, they walk.
Yep.
He must be checking on Vlad. Do you want to head to go collect your money?
Yes, I would like to go get my.
Lucas is like
Like he's so done.
nerve brain damage.
So cute. I love her.
All right, so you're gonna try to find Oleg. George is going to Vlad. All right. Where would you like to start?
Where's?
I thought we were told he would be at the doctor.
Actually, he's at the doctor.
Fine, then we're going that way.
Oh, don't tell me he is the doctor.
I will laugh so hard. Imagine doing knee checkups. Your knee, your leg.
Walking through the front gates, you do see a lot of people walking with change. You do see Vlad. The white-haired woman is with him, and they seem to be talking.
Got it.
I have good news!
You got beaten up.
Yeah, I made 30,000 caps for the settlement.
You could have died. Don't you ever, think before you do these things?
Oh my God, this coming from.
Don't die again.
I promise. If
Good enough for me.
that being said, well, I was expecting a fight. I was not necessarily expecting...
Well, Me and her are just gonna stay with the cart.
Fair enough. We may have another pack Brahmin on the way out. Supposedly, Oleg has offered himself up as part of the prize.
Vlad looks genuinely shocked. You won? And he looks over to the woman with white hair. You didn't tell me he won?
He conceded. Apparently, no one had ever actually come anywhere near close to beating him before, and, well, we actually got damn near close. Granted, apparently, after conceding, he beat the crap out of Lucas. For the shits and giggles.
So, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
if I was there to help, we could beat him.
Probably. Honestly, with at least one other person, we might have actually been able to do that.
Wasn't it the three of you?
No.
What do you mean, no?
It was me and Lucas versus, in total, 5 people?
Where was Nancy?
Nancy said that it was stupid and didn't participate.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Nope, neither can I.
So, we're going to have... His name is Oleg with us now?
Supposedly.
And you're okay with that?
George kind of looks at Lad. You know, like 3 weeks ago, if you told me I was going to be working with the Brotherhood, I would have told you that I was absolutely not okay with that in the slightest. Look at where we are now. I've stopped looking gift horses in the mouth.
But I thought Oleg was a guy.
I should have known. He just kind of lowers his head. I'm gonna give Oleg a chance. If nothing else, we'll give him something to do in town.
Like what?
A man that size can probably build, even rudimentarily. Heavy lifting.
I mean, I guess. He could
And who
probably
the hell
pick
would try
things
to...
up and put them down.
Yeah. And who the hell would try to rob a caravan led by that guy?
I guess you're right.
But we'll see what he wants to do. To be honest, I could care less if he holds to that end of the bargain. I'm more concerned about the money. That's the reason that I put myself in that situation.
Me and her will stay here. If you come across any other money ventures, just don't die.
I think I'm sorted for this evening. Alright, why don't we cut to Lucas and Nancy getting money from Oleg so we can complete this session.
I mean, I was gonna do that anyway without your goddamn permission.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're not.
You're right, my name is Harold.
Alright, so, Lucas and Nancy, you're going to the doctor?
Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After wandering around for a bit, you do see what looks like a bombed out school, and a bombed out few houses. There is still the big aircraft carrier, not carrier, the airliner, the passenger airliner, in the middle of the whole town.
Okay.
And there is a very small shack with a big red cross on it.
Okay.
I suppose,
Alright, we're going in.
yeah, okay.
All right. So you're going inside into the doctor's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Uh, as you walk into the doctor, um, you see Oleg sitting down. Um, just sitting. His legs are crossed and he's hunched over. He's got about 10 stim packs launched into him. Uh, and he looks a little annoyed. And you see a ghoul doctor stabbing, like he's holding like 10 more stim packs and just stabbing them into Oleg in various areas.
Oh my god.
So what would you like to do?
I punched him.
Yeah, please, for the love of God, do not assault Oleg.
Nancy looks to Lucas. This one's you, I guess.
Hey, Oleg.
He looks up to you and smiles. Ah, you are awake!
That was a bit of a dick move at the end of there.
Ah, it's all good fun. Good fun.
At least I didn't snap my neck in that jerking motion.
I tried not to.
Anyways, we were told that you're the one we're supposed to go to get the money for the reward.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, you see, when you take me with you, I have 30,000 on me.
So you are coming with us.
You beat me.
Fair enough. You use any weapons, Eddie? Do you ever use weapons, or you just punch everything to death?
Oh, when I go out into wastes, I use weapon.
Fair enough.
You look at his hands, he has knuckle tape. This is weapon.
Oh god.
See, personally, I'm not actually a fist fighter when I'm out in the wastes. I kind of pull out my custom pistol. This is my baby girl.
He looks over the weapon. I expect no less.
Should I be taking that as a compliment, or...
You take what you like.
Aha.
Nancy's gonna step forward and hold out her hand to Oleg. Hello, I'm Nancy. I'm
That's
also
because
part
that
of the crew.
ends. That ends so well.
Hello, little girl. My name is Oleg.
I'm 5'9".
His entire hand wraps around yours
Oh,
as he shakes your hand.
The big boy.
nice to meet you too. For the record, I am 22.
What is
He's
that?
called
Okay.
George, little baby man.
Nancy doesn't know this.
That's true.
Glad to have you with us. I do have to ask, why did you set up that competition in the first place? Were you just thirsty for adventure, or
Oh, I have been winning here for, I don't know, many years. And, well, it got tiresome. Anyone who can beat me in a fight, fair fight. None of that, any medicine to help them get stronger or last longer. So long as you beat me in fair fight, I come with you. You seem like type that could have fun.
Likewise. Well, I look forward to having you with our troop.
Definitely.
So, how are your wounds? And I kind of motion to the multitude of stim packs jammed inside them.
I ain't been the worst.
I don't think he has.
He is funny. He try and tell me I am hurting.
Can I make a perception roll to see just how many bones and stuff this guy probably cracked?
What, in himself?
Yeah.
Or in
I like
Lucas?
that that's a question. The answer to Lucas is all of them.
In Oleg? Oh, right, yeah, you didn't even roll perception. Roll it.
I'ma roll it. I was about to say thanks for the freebie. 15. Yeah, 15.
Oh my god.
Alright. In Oleg, it doesn't appear that any bones are broken. There is just some light bruising on him.
Just light bruising, you know. Oh my god.
How is a body like this even possible? And I'd like to think that without thinking, this just kind of came out of Nancy's mouth.
He looks over at you and just beams. Plenty of exercise, plenty of juice, and you always need to look for a fight.
What kind of juice?
I don't know what juice is called. Doctor! What is juice called?
Oh my god.
And the ghoul that is currently working on him gives him a glare. That ain't no juice, honey. That's vodka.
Oh.
I
Okay.
love this school.
Okay.
Oh no, I know who this is.
Oh, do I know?
No,
Oh no.
I got a teaser for this character last time we played.
Oh no. Oh boy.
So just
Mm.
exercise and vodka?
Exercise, vodka, and violence.
I like to think that somehow, somewhere, some way, someone just injected steroids into this guy in his sleep every night as he grew up.
Yep.
Oh god. Well, we're happy to have you with us. Do you eat food? Would you like a
Do you eat food?
I actually had to
you
cover my
strange,
mouth.
bizarre creature of God knows what godliness?
Oh my god. If they're ever in combat, I'm just imagining George just calmly hands him, just like, an RPG, just not the actual gun,
Just the grenade.
yep, it just tells him to huck it. Like, throw it as hard as you can. I will throw it half as hard. He hucks it, and it's just like, immediately Mach 7.
Would you like a potato? And she offers him a potato.
He looks at it and then his massive hand pats your head. No! I only eat meat of kill.
Yeah, I figured as much.
That makes sense.
So, vodka, meat, and violence.
Yep.
Secrets to becoming a hideous freak. I like to imagine this is what happens when you get to like level 1000 in Fallout 4.
Lucas, should we tell him what our current goals are as a group?
Probably.
Wait till later.
Probably wait.
Well, since you've already brought it up, Oleg, do you care to know more information about what our plans are as a group now, or would you care? Or do you not care at the moment?
Do we need fight things?
Yeah, we're gonna be fighting stuff.
We kind of do that every day.
Good enough.
Fair enough.
Nice. I like this guy's willingness.
Oh my god.
Anyways, well, our cart is outside the town at the moment. So at any point where you think you're all set to go, just come find us. Someone will be out there.
He looks over to you and smiles again. I am ready now!
Are ya? Well, fair enough. I will say this. I do want to ask a couple questions around town before we head out. Because I've got some interesting new things that have been happening with various parts of me. So I'd like to know a little more
Wow,
about
you
that.
kept that uncomfortably vague in the worst way possible.
The doctor looks over at you. Yeah, that stuff happens when you're near someone as beautiful as me.
Yep, there we go.
Does this have to do with how radiant you are?
Oh, you know it, honey.
Uh-huh.
You just hear in the distance, that was funny.
Nancy was reciprocal. Careful, that one's taken.
Yeah, and the one who's got me will probably kill you on sight.
Oh, they all say the same thing.
I like this one. Can we take him with us too?
Is it a he or a she?
Oh,
I
it's a
don't
he.
care.
It's a he.
Okay, I thought so. Just make sure.
Are you looking for an adventure too, friend?
Oh, please no.
Oh, you know it, honey. I'm always looking for an adventure.
We have enough medics. Mainly enough medics that don't entirely either care or know what they're doing.
I'm
Seeing-
learning.
And seeing as her response to someone being injured was just, stab him with 28 needles. I feel like that's probably her response to all problems.
Who?
His, sorry.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, more than likely.
Now, what's your name, friend? If she looks at the doctor.
The doctor looks at you. Oh, you can call me whatever you want.
Do you have an actual name, though?
Oh, I can't remember my actual name. Most people just call me Mom.
Okay.
Mom?
Yeah, you know, like your mother.
Alright, fair enough.
In all honesty, he'd be 10 times better than my actual mom.
One actually knows things about medicine.
This guy is a ghoul, right?
Yep.
So, Mom, would you be able to tell me anything about various rad abilities that ghouls can get? That you know of?
You are starting to go through the stages, aren't you?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, well, that depends on you, honey.
Well, I mean, I am actively trying to learn about them and utilize them.
Well, so long as you don't go too far, you're good.
Okay, is that it? Just don't go overboard?
Well, I mean, if you have any questions, ask me.
Do you think of off the top of your head any abilities past just detecting rads, being a living Geiger counter?
Oh, you're already at that stage, aren't you, darling?
I love this guy.
Well, let me just say, it's a big surprise later on when it comes out, but you're able to whip it around everywhere.
In terms of what?
Your penis.
You know, you're Willie.
Oh my
friend will love that.
Well, you see, from what I've seen so far, with all the people who have come in here, well, first they're able to use a ball of radiation, so they gotta get the balls first.
Oh God,
Then
no.
they're able to detect radiation, as I'm sure you can do right now.
Mhm. On top of that, it feels like there's a lot of rats below the town.
Oh yeah, there's so much rads here. We got a vault and everything. That thing is just chock full of rads.
Is that so?
Yeah, but after that, you get a slight boost to everything you can do. Running, jumping, fucking, running.
Good.
Oh
Good.
no! What order that was in?
Yeah, the value of importance.
Hmm. Alright, fair enough.
And then
Uh,
later on, like I said, you can just whip it all around.
Assuming we mean like a radiation whip.
Do you
Not
mean
that
like
I'm
a
here to
weapon, or do you
contribute.
mean...
Oh, well, some people use it as a weapon, some people use it as a lasso.
So yeah, it's a rad whip. A rad whip with solid enough form to be used as a lasso?
Alright, color me intrigued. Well, Mom, I guess I
This
have
is the
one
way you
additional
said that.
question on this topic. Do you have any knowledge of just a general threshold that most ghouls happen to hit as some of those?
Oh, well, in total, what I've seen is there's about 10 stages. They're each pretty evenly spaced out. Once you reach one threshold, you'll know when you're getting close to another. Just be careful. Once you reach the fourth stage, you're gonna be a big danger to everyone around you.
Sounds good. You hear that, Nancy? I'm gonna need to start carrying around Radaway once I get higher up in rads.
Nancy gives him a thumbs up. I can help you with that. And I'm trying to remember to syntax you sooner. Sorry about that. I was more so just upset to see you both unconscious.
Mm. I'm fine.
Now you are.
So, what would you like to do?
Nancy pulls Lucas aside. Seriously, can we take Mom with us? Please do.
I'm pretty sure this town still needs their doctor, Nancy.
No one wants to go to the doctors.
But nobody wants to go to this doctor.
Are you saying that in front of me?
Well, I'm whispering to Lucas because I pulled him aside.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah,
Ow.
what is it, darling?
As much as it's gonna get me some flack when we get back, how tied down to this place are you?
Oh my. First day and you're already asking the question.
Yeah, not in that way. We've got a town, and if we can get a medic who can help take care of people, that'd be pretty great.
How badly you need me?
Brotherhood's not going to be around forever, most likely.
We're gonna need you.
Now I got one more question.
Oh
How
boy.
badly do you want me?
Well, like Nancy said, I'm taken currently.
But me and my friend need a nice motherly figure in our lives. And she kind of makes like a sweet little innocent child expression.
Oh, well, aren't you just adorable?
Plus, I'm also a learning medic, and I would really appreciate the advice.
Oh, see, you already got a medic. You don't need little old me.
Oh, but I'm not
We have a
very
field
good.
medic. We need someone to help out the townspeople.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole town that could really use your help.
So you're telling me to leave this town and go to another town?
If that's what
How's
you
your
want to
business
do.
here, by chance?
Oh, you know, it's picking up. It's picking up.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you have the business, then I'm not going to keep you here, or I'm not going to keep you from doing your job.
Yeah, we just figured we'd offer.
Oh, well. You make it worth my while and then I'll go. You don't make it worth my while and I'll stay here.
What needs to happen to make it worth your while exactly?
Well, I don't want to sound forward, but how many men are in the settlement?
John? How many men?
About a 50-50 split.
About 50-50.
How many of them are single?
Don't know. Probably quite a few.
And how many of them are ready to mingle?
There's probably a couple of young bucks there.
I mean, in all fairness, Lucas, we were hanging out with them for maybe like a day, and you met one that was willing to fuck a ghoul. So, like, you could mention that if you really wanted to.
Are you talking about Charles? Or is there an
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was there one day and I already met someone.
Oh, so you like doing quickies.
Well, we're still together.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Alright. I'm sure there's plenty of people who'd be interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking for somewhere to really settle down. You know, make the family.
Aww. I'd say Shackleton is the perfect place for that.
Well, all right, you talked me into it.
Yay! Can I hug you?
I would really advise not doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Can I say by now George kind of walks in?
By now, you would be on the way right now.
Alright.
Yes! We got a doctor for the town. And
Yay!
give us bread.
Woo!
So what are you gonna do now?
We kill the Jews.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Maybe next week.
Damn.
Let's shelve that for a little bit.
Think on it, you know, weigh our options. You really gotta ask ourselves, is this really what we want to do?
You bet your shiny metal ass it is.
Our options are farm cabbages or fight for the supremacy of the Aryan race. Well,
Well, they both have ups and downs.
on one hand, you have cabbages. On the other hand, you have death. Fairly equivalent.
Right? I'm glad you see it our way, Michael.
I'm not just imagining like a hitman who charges the same price that you would pay for a cabbage.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be $366. $366? No.
That's still
Not the
fucking
case.
cheap for a hitman.
What do you mean 366? It's 366 per pound.
Yeah, well. We have to do payments after the fact because, I gotta weigh the body. And weigh any bits I happen to cut off in the execution. Let's get tacked back on. Oh my god.
So,
Still fucking.
Oh my god.
what would Lucas and Nancy like to do?
Alright, Mom, Oleg, welcome to the team.
Yes. Welcome to the team. When you guys are done gathering all your goods, we'll be at the cart, which is by the gate, right, Lucas?
Yep.
Yep. And if we're not there, somebody from our crew will be there. And just let them know that Lucas and Nancy sent you.
Oh, are we leaving today?
That's the idea.
That's the hope. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, darling. I need to stay here for a day or two. Gather my things, powder myself up.
I'm sure we can wait a day or two for everyone to be ready.
See, that's all I ask. You give me 2 days and I'll be with you.
Sounds fair.
Alright. Well, Oleg, we got a day, so what do we want to do?
Oleg looks at you. We need food. We hunt bear.
I'm sorry.
You know, I did that once.
George burst through the door. Do you say bears?
Yeah, I would say about this point George would walk in.
Somebody say bears?
George, we have new team members besides Oleg. Meet Mom.
Okay.
Meet
Kind of
Mom.
looks. He kind of looks over at Mom. Hi.
Oh, well, you're a shiny one, aren't you?
Yeah. So he kind of looks at Nancy. So which team are we talking about? Team Moron or Team Shackleton?
Hey, fuck you.
I'm a part of Team Moron.
Fair. Still, fuck you.
I guess that's on to Mom.
Presumably Team Shackleton.
Yes.
Ah.
Mom's a medic.
Yep. And George walks over. Nice to meet you, Mayor George.
Oh, you're the mayor.
Yep. George
Isn't that
Sampson.
adorable?
Eh. Our town was formed on the corpses of several other towns, so maybe not so adorable.
Oh, aren't they all?
Yeah, it's actually fair.
That is a very good point. Yes.
I have met very few settlements that were not in some way built around the corpse of an old one. That's an interesting question. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, you never ask those questions, darling.
Sorry.
But yeah, Mama wants to set up shop in Shackleton and maybe settle down and find a nice family, right?
Can certainly help with that. Just got a lot of money for the town, so I don't see any problem with putting that towards helping you get the establishment going.
Alright, so how many people are we talking in this town? Are we talking tens of thousands, hundreds?
Not even close. I
It's-
think we have
We're
like
just
100.
down going. There's a lot of refugees that we're sheltering.
Yeah, George kind of looks down a bit. It was a mess.
It's about 150
Where?
people.
150 people.
Most of our population is pulled from 2 towns that were recently destroyed.
Oh, were they hit by raiders?
Worse.
Much worse.
What's worse than a raider?
The things that take people in the night.
He looks at you very confused, and Oleg looks interested.
Nancy looks away, letting the guys explain it.
There are these machines, not institute like me, something worse. They can cloak, they can move faster than you can imagine. They're bulletproof, explosion-proof, and laser-proof. And, well, yeah, I don't like them.
The doctor looks at you. Oh, well, I mean, I'll do what I can, but I'm not that good in a fight.
Oh no, you shouldn't need to fight. We're doing our best to protect the town. We're more concerned about people outside of the town.
And plus, we have the Brotherhood airship.
Oh yeah, we probably should have mentioned that. Yeah, there's a giant Brotherhood airship watching over Shackleton.
And as they mentioned the Brotherhood, George raises a hand. And just for the record, because I know your kind and my kind don't always think so highly of the Brotherhood, these ones are okay. They're a bit insane, but not bigots.
Just a bit.
Well, who would their leader be?
Ah, that would be Credence.
You're saying that like I should know who this person is?
No, I mostly just don't want to elaborate too much because he's interesting. Very old man, very nice. Also horrifyingly strong.
Do not mention soup in front of the guy. Ever.
And George actually kind of glances at Oleg. Also, I would pay good money to watch you two fight.
Yes, you both are very similar in stature.
Oleg is almost shivering with excitement.
Yeah, for clarity, he dropped a building on Nancy here.
And she
Only
gestures to
one!
her, like, she gestures to her. Yeah, that's how I got this bad boy.
He ripped the deathcloth apart with his bare hands.
And we're
And then wore it like a suit.
Well, that's a little weird.
He shrugged off 13 fully armored paladins without power in his own suit.
Lucas, this isn't going anywhere. Lucas,
Alright.
this is going nowhere.
Alright,
boys.
Credence.
Alright, folks, I think I need to turn in.
Alright.
Alrighty, good night.
Yeah, I will talk to you all later.
Talk to you later. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.